So again, digital elections are very, very important. That's going to be a push, and if people don't start demanding those things, that's going to be a problem. We need to probably start demanding that. Why can I vote from home? Why do I have to go in? Give me an answer why. So the electoral college probably is going to get overhauled because in no way if a dumb candidate that just has a lot of charisma and no ideas with no follow through is being voted for, we're in trouble again, i.e., Donald Trump. Unfortunately, I'm not a big fan of Joe Biden either, nor was I a big fan. I'm not a big fan of anyone. I'm an independent. I'll put it like that. But whatever. Um, so yeah, digital elections, election day, all that stuff needs to be overhauled, and then also demanding more from our political leaders. So it's kind of crazy that politics looks like a joke at the moment. It's like you can be rich and you can buy your way into an election. You see Mike Bloomberg, he spent 500 mil trying to become president. He still didn't become he still didn't win the Democratic primaries. So there's a lot of rich people who think they can just buy their way in elections now, and they don't have a lot of political experience. They don't have a lot of savvy, and some of them aren't even intelligent. They just have money, clout, probably slept with a bunch of women, whatever. Um, those people don't need to be leading our office anymore. You can contribute financially, we can use their money, but they don't need to be leading. Um, some of them might do good, but for the most part, the track record isn't really good between like a Bloomberg and a Trump. Like I don't, maybe like in Illinois you had J.B. Pritzker. He's doing an okay job. He's doing okay. Um, it's not really a lot of complaints from him about him, but it's not really a good track record with these really rich guys who just want to run just because their money's long and they can buy elections. So that's going to end in 2020 after this. I'm telling you, man, people they're not gonna put up with it anymore. They don't want to see an idiot in office who acts like a know-it-all. They're getting tired of it. So those are things that's going to change. And then we have what else we have? Other what ifs. So the global economy. So we're going to need stronger supply chains. This in the article is talking about this, and I agree with what they're saying. Meaning, we have a problem stocking items right now. We're not producing items in our country. Probably some of these items that are needed are probably not even produced in America. We got to rely on China for trade, and China was one of the it was the source. Unfortunately, it was the source of the issue of COVID-19. It's not a Chinese virus, but it did begin there. So their operation is put on hold, and we're going to need a stronger supply chain. We're going to have to eventually buckle down and build factories here and build places where we can develop goods and resources here because we can't continue to rely on countries because you see what's happening with China. We can't rely on them. So stuff needs to be built here. And it's going to create more jobs, but the issue is it's going to cost more. So we have to ask, does the means justify the ends? I think it does. And it's not going to happen tomorrow or probably not even 5 years, but we need to make sure we're building factories here. And it benefits us. It's going to help us create more jobs for people. The goods will be shipped faster. We won't have to rely on international trade as much. And then the workforce is going to change so much after this. So working from home, oh my goodness, more people are going to work from home. They're going to demand working from home. But the problem with more people demanding working from home, remote work, mobile work, however you want to put it, Businesses they're going to measure their profits and losses. They're going to start asking, do we need physical locations? They're already asking it now, but it's going to be a bigger push. So the more people demand working from home and doing mobile work, people are going to ask, do we need a physical location? Man, you might see a downsize, and you already do see it now, but you're probably going to see it even more a downside of actual physical buildings that people are going in working. People are going to there's going to be a lot more people probably doing majority of their work times from home. And, you know, it just is what it is. It's 2020. We're getting deeper in the 21st century. We kind of predicted this, but this is just showing. And of course, paid sick leave, paid medical leave, that's going to happen. It's happening now, but it's going to happen. It's going to become mandated after a while. Um, and also, part-time workers. Well, part-time workers get more access to insurance. They're going to try to find a way to make that happen too. As you know, if you understand the Affordable Care Act, you have to be a full-time employee or work 30 hours or more to qualify for medical insurance in this country to distribute medical insurance, and that's gonna end up changing. That's what I believe. I believe that's going to be a, a um a, an ongoing conversation because part-time workers are holding this up. They're holding this pandemic. They're fighting this pandemic, whether they're grocery store workers, delivery drivers, whatever, and they're going to need insurance because they're right now it's hazardous pay, and they're going to need to be rewarded. And in case this happens again, we want them to be prepared. So where am I now? Where am I? Okay. Okay. Pay sick leave. And oh yeah, like there's gonna be more innovation going on. It's probably that going on now because the pandemic definitely was before, but people are going to try to find ways to save money. Organizations are going to find ways to save money. People are going to get more crafty about making money. Think about 2008. The global financial crisis took factories out for good. They were already a dying thing, but it took it out for good. Technology replaces those things because it saves money. You have those ideas like Six Sigma and Lean, which is ways that you become more innovative to save more money for organizations. And what's going to happen is more people are going to try to find craftier ways to work. You already have Uber and Grubhub, all these places where these gig economy jobs. There's going to be more type of economy jobs like that. It's just a matter of time. Um, so to wrap up what I am talking about, other what ifs. So other things I just want to think about. How will real estate markets look after this? Like, how's that going to look? What about um, startups right now? Are they just going to be wiped out? Small businesses too. There's businesses that's not going to survive this. How are they going to get bailed out if they get bailed out? It's kind of sad to see. Digital K through 12, like, well, as you know, that a lot of schools are closed, but you have to ask after that, is there going to be a push for doing digital learning in the K through 12 space? Probably not, but you never know. You never know. After this opens up a world of possibilities, and higher ed. What's going to be the push for more digital learning there? There's already online school. A lot of people are getting online degrees now, but is that going to be the norm? Are people going to push that as the norm as a way to save money? Because at the end of the day, it's going to be all about, is it worth spending our money on? That's how business operates. Whether it's profit, not for profit, they all operate like that. So, with that being said, I am done. The one thing I want to say is maybe I'm just overreacting, but all this is going to pass. This is going to all end, and I don't know when, but I have faith that This is going to be temporary, but I really think that this is a time where we can think about where we are as a country, as a globally where we are, and what needs to change. A lot of reset buttons need to be hit politically, financially, education wise, labor wise. A lot of reset buttons can be hit, and I'm ready to hit them because the world is a mess right now. Um, just period. With pandemic, no pandemic. So let's have conversations about that. And my duty now is to read books that's going to talk about how our world is going to change. I think this era, this post-COVID-19, that's probably going to be an era you hear about. There's going to be an era just like post-recession, Great Depression, post-COVID-19 is going to be real. And we need to be prepared for it. And I'm preparing myself for how I'm going to make this world better after this. And I'm kind of glad the reset button is being hit. I hate that it's casualties involved. I pray for those families, but we need to take this time to think about how things are done because our response to it as a country is not good. I don't know where coronavirus. Like coronavirus to me is a very odd disease. I've shared that with people. It's just very odd and it's unfortunate, but let's see how we can bounce back from this. That's going to be the real question afterwards. So again, this too shall pass. Um, I personally believe this is going to be just a temporary thing. But if you have any feedback, give me a like, give me a subscribe, give me a follow, give me a share, and give me comments. But share your feedback and share if you have anything to think about. Again, that's on YouTube, my Instagram, my Facebook. If you want to chop it up with me on Facebook, and again, this is going to pass. But again, my purpose of doing this, I can't stress it enough, is I'm ready to see a different world. I'm ready to see a different economy we live by. I'm ready to see inequities go away. So let's take advantage of this moment and think about our future, how we're going to be better when I'm an older person in the world, how it's going to be better for our kids, our descendants. So, Jovan Gathings, I am out. Please stay safe. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Use hand sanitizer. Do all the stuff they've been telling you to do. But my prayers go out to all families, and we're going to get through this. But let's think about what happens afterwards.